Licensed marriage and family therapist Trey Trotter talks with you today about how to know if you're angry. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you had a great day. My name is Trey Trotter. I'm a marriage and family therapist, and I'm licensed by the state of Oklahoma. I have a practice in Ponca City as well as Tulsa, Oklahoma. And in the last couple of video segments, we've been talking about anger. We defined anger. We talked a little bit about what it is, what it stems from. We touched on anger management, but something that I want to talk to you about today is how do you know if you're angry? You know, I was teaching anger management classes, and it was interesting because I had a person in one of my classes, and that person said, you know, I'm never angry. I cry all the time, but I'm never angry. So then I processed with that person in terms of what happens right before you cry. And you know what they said? They said, well, I'm at the grocery store, I'm getting ready to check out, and I opened my wallet and I found out that all my teenagers have taken all my money and I have to put my groceries back. Or I am at home and I have cooked and cleaned and worked all day, and my husband was 3 hours late for dinner and the dinner was ruined. And so I talked with this person and I said, is it possible that you're angry? And she said, oh no, I'm not angry. And I said, how do you know? What was your experience of anger when you were growing up? And she said, oh, you didn't get angry when you were growing up because you would get beaten. So I talked with her, and through talking with her, she really did not know that she was angry, but she knew that she cried all the time. So we talked a little bit more about assertiveness and some things we'll talk about in later videos in this series. But your body is actually going to let you know. Your body is going to give you biological cues as to when you're angry. For example, you've all probably heard of fight or flight, and that is an instinctive response to perceived danger. Well, your body is also going to tell you if you're upset. You know, the first thing that I notice when I start to get angry is that my ears get full of adrenaline and I start getting like tunnel vision. That is the way that my body responds to that fight or flight instinct. Some people say they'll start gritting their teeth or they'll start clenching their fists. And I was doing the protective order docket. I used to help with that. And I was working with a gentleman that I also knew from the family court. And he said, Judge, I can't help it. When she pushes my buttons, I see red and it's over. So I had an opportunity to talk to this gentleman, and I said, you know what it sounds like to me? You're a victim. And he goes, I ain't no victim. What are you talking about, victim? I said, well, it kind of sounds like to me you're a victim. He said, of what? And I said, your anger, you're letting it beat the crap out of you. Pardon my expression. And he said, okay, you have my attention. And I said, well, what do you notice starts happening to your body when you start to get upset? And he said, ain't nothing happening to my body when I get upset. And I said, okay. Right when she starts pushing your buttons and right before you see red, what do you notice happens to your body? He said, I start clenching my fists. I said, good. You know what? Do not ignore that, because that is your body's way of saying you're about to get really angry. And in the next segment, we're going to talk a little bit about how to interrupt that escalation that can sometimes happen when you start to get angry. I hope that you have a terrific day today. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time. If you would like additional information, please contact us at treytrottersoffice@gmail.com. Follow us on Twitter at Trey Trotter's Office at Trey Trotter's Office, and office is spelled OFC. Or you can check out our website. That's www.treytrotter.vpweb.com. Have a terrific day, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Remember, there is hope, and I can help.